Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new bold agendas for Dark Matter CLYDE DREXLER and how to get this card fast and easy here in NBA 2K24, my team, as well as obviously all of the other bold cards that are out today as well. I don't think these bold agendas are actually as hard as I anticipated they would be, considering how good this set is and how many good cards are available today between CLYDE, but also Opal Peja and Opal Drew Holiday, and even a couple of the pink diamonds being decent and interesting. This is a legitimately good, deep, bold drop that I am pretty excited about. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's discuss. So the bold cards, the bold agendas, we'll start by just talking about how to complete these agendas and what they are. Got to complete all 8 agendas as per normal to get CLYDE DREXLER, and you have 2 weeks to do it. 20 rebounds with Pelicans players over multiple salary cap games. I mean, it's kind of annoying, I guess, but I would say that shouldn't be that hard to do, considering it's not like offensive rebounds, it's just rebounds in general. Pelicans players, though, like when you look at this agenda, I don't exactly know who the best Pelicans players are for salary cap. I can go in here, obviously, and look in a salary cap lineup and like just see, are there any Pelicans bigs that are decently affordable that you could use? Like, for example, 4,500 for Zion, I guess, wouldn't be awful. This Anthony Davis card, probably just throw him at center. That's not a bad idea. Trey Murphy can play power forward or small forward. You can use those guys, and I think that will, even Herb Jones at shooting guard, you could damn near build an all Pelicans lineup. If you have this Jonas Valanciunas Evo, you could use him. Like, there are a couple options, I would say, in terms of Pelicans cards that you could use. Definitely, I would say Amethyst Trey Murphy and Amethyst Anthony Davis are going to be your best bets, as well as probably just Herb Jones if you're trying to throw another Pelicans player in there, that type of stuff. But either way, honestly, I mean, 20 rebounds is annoying in salary cap, but that agenda is not going to take that long, and you'll get it knocked out and it'll be done. It's just going to be one agenda there. It's kind of annoying. The next agenda is 120 assists with Bucks players over multiple games. You can do that and triple that offline or whatever mode you want to complete these agendas in. That is fine. 10 points in the paint with Mavericks players in a game 10 times. You can combine that with this Bucks assists really, really easily and complete both of those together at the same time. TTO threes, make 75 threes over multiple triple threat online games for Galaxy Opal Peja Stojakovic. That right there is a pretty easy agenda and pretty straightforward for Opal Peja, who's going to be really, really good. So that one's not too bad. But 75 threes, admittedly, it's a good amount. I mean, that's 11 games worth of 3-pointers if you literally made 7 threes a game every game. So I think in general, though, it is going to be a lot of people who aren't online players will likely be helping each other out with agendas and stuff with this set, hopefully. So that should make things a little bit easier in some of these online agendas, I think. 100 steals, get 100 steals on multiple games for Galaxy Opal Drew Holiday. This is obviously just a accumulation thing. You can accumulate steals as you're completing all of these other agendas. I will say you may potentially online as well when you're matching people. You might actually match somebody who's willing to trade steals with you, and you can potentially get the steals knocked out a lot quicker in that aspect as well. Now, win 10 games using 3 Amethyst or higher Trailblazers players. Again, I think the quickest way to do this is probably just to complete the free throw basketball fundamentals challenge with 3 Amethyst Trailblazers players on your lineup, which is just this challenge right over here. When you go in skill challenges, basketball fundamentals, and then this free throw challenge right here. It is really so simple. You literally will just log in or load into the game, make 2 free throws, because you'll pass it in, you get fouled, make both free throws. Then they'll shoot the ball, make or miss. They'll intentionally foul you again. You have to just make both free throws again, and that'll complete the 4 free throws of the team, and it's super duper easy and quick. So that's probably the fastest way. Just do that 10 times because it doesn't exclude challenges for that challenge. So that's going to be the fastest way to complete this agenda specifically. Score 50 points to get 7 rebounds with the player in a game. That one specifically, I mean, not hard, but probably going to be best off doing this in a basketball fundamentals challenge as well. Realistically, the post scoring challenge is probably the easiest one to do this one in to control it. And I would say that one's not super duper hard either, to be completely honest. And then we have multiplayer shooting guard points, which is just score 100 points of shooting guards over multiple multiplayer games. I would recommend combining this one with the Pelicans rebounds when you're playing salary cap, with the TTO threes when you're playing triple threat online. Use a shooting guard or 2 in your lineup so that you can combine those agendas together. Overall, I'm going to be honest, this grind is probably, if you do it entirely organically, and grind it out totally naturally. It might take a little bit longer. It might be a 4 or 5 hour grind. I think if you get a little bit of help from some people online and do this in the most quickest, easiest, efficient way possible, you could potentially get it done in 3 or 4. I don't exactly know how long it's going to take, but I don't think it's going to be too horrifically awful. And for a card, number one, as good as CLYDE DREXLER, in addition to other cards as good as guys like Peja and Drew Holiday, this is really, I think, not a terrible grind whatsoever. In my personal opinion, I don't see a reason to not really do it. Now, the rest of the rewards besides the players aren't anything special. A badge pack, a slasher deluxe pack, and a shoe boost pack. Like, obviously, that's not exciting. But in general, not too bad, I would say, for this grind. Now, you can also, if you want to, gamble and try to pull them out of 45,000 VC packs. I think that's a really stupid idea. I really think that would be a ridiculously dumb idea. You have a 16% chance to pull CLYDE. So on average, you'd have to spend like over $50 to pull him, and even then there's no guarantee. So definitely wouldn't recommend that. Packs wise, you have a 6% chance at a Galaxy Opal and a less than 2% chance to pull CLYDE. Honestly, that also just doesn't feel worth it to me. I would say just suck it up and grind it out realistically. I think that's going to be your smarter, better idea in terms of how to complete this and just what's worth to get this card. Because honestly, the grind at the end of the day is not that bad, and it is a really, really rewarding grind. Like, I am really excited about the potential of adding CLYDE to my lineup, because the thing is, I can add CLYDE, I can start him, I can bring SGF the bench, even Peja might slot in it back at small forward as well, because I think he's got a faster release than Larry, and I think he's a little more versatile as well. Like, as a whole, this is a set where it gives you multiple cards that can play at a high level, and I think a couple guys who are, competitive level cards, especially in CLYDE and Peja. So that is what I really like about this set, and I think that's why, again, I don't feel like this grind, it's not the easiest, quickest grind in the world, but it's just it's not super hard, and it's going to be so worth completing for this CLYDE card. And at the end of the day, for me personally, this is kind of just what I want. When I am asking for good free content and this type of content, it's the one thing that 2K's done well the last season or so, especially this season, is phenomenal, consistently good free content between, obviously, Dark Matter Bill Russell for free, Dark Matter CLYDE for free, Peja as well for free this week, mode rewards on a weekly basis like Gilbert Arenas and Eddie Jones and Amari Stoudemire and Terry Dischinger, who are really solid. Level up rewards, obviously, like SGA, and then the ultimate reward being Glenn Rice, the medium reward even being Larry Markkinen, who's really good himself. Like, Dikembe Mutombo from Salary Cap is going to hopefully be awesome, and fingers crossed he gets his release changed. We'll find out about that here in just a few days. But in general, this is the thing that 2K has done really well this season, and it's the thing that I think is keeping a lot of people like me engaged in this game, to be honest, because as a whole, I don't love the state that my team is in, but I do have to say the free content has been awesome, and I will 100% be grinding this out. I mean, I'm caught up on Salary Cap. Like, I have pretty much grinded out everything I need to do for this week for the most part. So the next thing on my agenda, 2K wise, is grinding out CLYDE and adding him to my lineup. And then my team, I mean, y'all see my team, man. The luck that I had this weekend, I have a squad now. I may not have Wimby, I may not have any 100 overalls or anything, but in general, my team is really freaking good now. And adding CLYDE and Peja to that will just even continue to improve. So with that being said, that is where I'm going to call this video. Hopefully it does help y'all out. Hopefully y'all do enjoy it. Hopefully y'all are excited about this bold content, because I think it's great, and hopefully y'all agree. So hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.